We live.
Yeah, this shit. I should have turned it over. It's my screen. Shalak, Yakin. Just bear with us for a second. I can't get the comments up there. My brothers two scriptures up. Con. Alright. Shalak, Yakin. Alright. Shalom, Shamar.
Shalom.
Alright.
Shalom.
I'm
Sorry?
gonna say, yeah. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahushai.
Barakatah Yahushua.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahushai.
Barakatah Yahushua.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahushai.
Barakatah
We're
Yahushua.
going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh Ba'ashem. Yahushua Ba'ashem. Akakazash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who taught us the truth. Honors and salutations to us Seraphim throughout the four corners of the earth, laboring in honesty, sincerity, charity, and sound doctrine.
Khan, Shalom.
To the Akwatim, to the children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, and to the dead in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, because they're going to rise first.
That's right.
Alright, and the true name of the Father is Yahweh, he exists. And the Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer. Alright, we're Hebrew Israelites, we basically, we just wanna have an open forum, man. No topic really planned. You know what I mean? The brother was sitting here brainstorming, speaking about, a whole lot of things, man.
Yeah.
As far as like Yasharala, and one of the main things that the brother brought out, is like brothers, you got a glory in your country. You gonna bring that out first?
I got you.
About the council. So when you call like brothers tend to forget, man, you can't call just anybody for counsel, man.
Word.
You gotta call a brother that been through some type of experience, man. And you got these dudes that's coming up that just want to formulate things and try to form what they would call a camp or whatever, and think they somebody, man.
Right.
Like you have to have this whole truth is about experience, man. And even just giving counsel, period, you have to have an experience on what you're giving counsel about. Alright?
Right.
Like you can't go to a man, like just say a man fixes a car. Like if you go to a man that fixes a car and you asking him, like, yo, how damn, I'm trying to think of a good example. Like, if a man fixes a car and you asking him how to do something completely different than what he does, man, or you going to a boxer asking advice on how to drive a car or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's like you have men that are good or experienced and knowledgeable in different things. So therefore, as far as us being one body, you got one man, right? For an example, one man that may have dealt with many women. Other men haven't dealt with many women. You know what I mean? So you're not going to go to that one man that never dealt with many women, right? Because you want advice as far as experience.
That's right.
I can't, like if I never dealt with a woman ever in my life, I can't tell you about women. You're not going to come. Nobody's going to go up to somebody else that never been up to, you know what I mean? And that's for anything. That was just for an example,
That's like a virgin going to that's like a man going to a virgin asking them how good is pussy. You know what I'm saying? On that note.
Or how to have a relationship.
Yeah, because you can have a virgin that's in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the virgin that never had sex with the woman or whatever. I'm talking about males. You can't be like, yo, how you stroke it in the ocean and all that. And then nigga gonna lie to you. Like, yeah, man, I'll be doing it like this and all type of crazy shit.
Right.
But at the end of the day, he really has no understanding of that, man. And that's why you gotta be wise when you seek counsel. like the brother put the scripture up there, Proverbs 1 and 5, which I'm gonna bring that out real quick. And then I'm gonna
I got a precept on. I got one on deck.
grab that after this. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 5. It says, a wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel. That's right, man. So a wise man is going what? You're going to seek, learn, and understand.
That was a good precept. Brother from Baltimore.
That's the brother Shamyar, man.
Shalom.
No, Shamyar, that's a beautiful
Yeah,
brother.
Shalom.
I know that brother through the spirit for a couple of years. We never met personally, but we keep in touch on the phone and all that. And that's a beautiful, humble brother, man. And he's a man that been through things, man. You know, he has experience when it comes to the truth and dealing with certain things, man. You know, but I'm gonna read that again. It says a wise man, this is Proverbs 1:5. It says a wise man will hear. So a wise man gonna hear what you're saying, you know? Gonna understand and listen to what you're saying. Not try to overtalk you, you know, think he know everything. Cause what the scriptures say, man, you have to hear the whole matter, man.
That's right.
Before you can make a judgment. How the hell are you gonna make a judgment if you ain't hear both sides of the story? That means you're gonna make an unrighteous judgment, man. You know, so you're gonna be caught. That's like Yahweh Shai, like, yo, you know what? I'm just going to destroy these wicked people or whatever. Or I'm going to do this to Israel and they never did anything.
Right.
You know, you have to be wise, just like Solomon was wise, man. Because he could have put that baby to death, you know, because of what one woman said. Oh, you said you the mom? Yeah, well, let's cut the baby in half and give each other a piece.
What the scripture say, a fool believe every word.
That's right, bro. That's right. So I don't care how cool you are with somebody, you know, or whatever, man. You gotta be righteous, man. But it says a wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel. So if you want wise counsel, you're gonna attain that. You're gonna draw to that, man. But yo, bring that out. What you got?
I got you, bro. This is Book of Sirach in the Apocrypha.
That's right.
Chapter 37 and verse 19. It says, "There is one that is wise and teacheth many, and yet is unprofitable to himself."
That's right. So you got a bunch of dudes that's wise, man. And I ain't even gonna lie, you got men that have some type of understanding and learning, but they're unprofitable to themselves. And I can tell you that from the world, man. You know, I know a dude, he was like, yo, man, he said, I could tell you how to do everything to the T, but I can't do that myself. And I'm like, damn, like, that's crazy.
Right, it's the difference between knowing something and actually, you know what I mean, doing it yourself. Because my mom's always told me, knowing is half the battle, man.
Right.
Like it says in James, knowing is half the battle.
Like they saw in G.I. Joe. Now you know. And
James said, and James said what? Be ye doers and not hearers only.
That's right.
Because you're going to deceive yourself.
That's right.
You know what I mean? You look good. You know, you pertain yourself to as if you know what you're talking about, or you pertain, you know, you groom yourself in a way where you mislead the people so they can follow you, but you not even really know what you're talking about, you know? That's what Esau do. But you gotta actually go through the experience.
That's right.
Ain't nobody wanna take advice from somebody that never been through shit, you know? And when you take counsel, counsel is from different, like in the government, perhaps, right? When you take when they take counsel to pass a law or pass a bill, you know, they all come from different sides, different perspectives.
All walks of life, so to speak, you know.
Exactly.
Or different
situations.
levels of the government. So you might have one that's he hear the people, you know what I'm saying, and like this one he's for the business people. But that's how they form their whole coalition. You know, they all together, so they gotta hear everybody, man.
They come with
that's righteous anyway. You know?
They come with a conclusion.
That's right. Yeah.
They're like, all right, you know what? We're gonna work with each other. You know what I mean? We're gonna do this, that, and the third. We're gonna make this happen. You know, one hand washes the other. The scriptures say we one body, man.
That's right.
So if you serving, if those that believe in the scriptures, those that read in the Bible, this is generalizing. This is generally speaking. You know, those Christians, those Catholics, those Muslims, those Jehovah's Witnesses, them niggas ain't in. They not coinciding with each other, man. That's confusion. What the Lord said He's not the author of confusion. That just shows you that He ain't dealing with them. You got it, brother. You got it.
This is the precept the brother put up there. Then we gonna hop back in that.
God.
This is Proverbs chapter 24 and 6. It says, "By wise counsel thou shalt make thy war, and in a multitude of counselors there is safety," man. So in a multitude of counselors there is safety, man. All right, it says, for by wise counsel thou shalt make thy war, man. All right, so you gonna make your point basically, man. You know, because with like that's showing what you about, man. You know, when you have counsel with a man, you basically, you know, consoling, well not consoling, basically
coming to an agreement.
Yeah, kind of, but you giving that man advice, man, because he's coming to you for something, man.
Right.
All right, so you can make peace or war, man. However, all right, it says, and in a multitude of counselors there is safety, man. So you go to what it say you're gonna have? You got the 144,000 that's chosen, right? So that's 12,000 from each tribe, and those are all gonna be what? Your rulers, man, and the kingdom, your counselors, man. Because you're going to go to them to what? For consolation, to see when somebody goes, but hey, in the kingdom, we're not going to go off. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be made perfect. We're going to be made whole. You know, but and the whole kingdom is going to be ruled by what? The law, statutes, and commandments of the scriptures, which is going to be on our inward parts, man. All right? But that's why we do that now. So the men of the Lord now, that's what they do. They're ruling by the law, statutes, and commandments of these scriptures. So it tells you in the scriptures, man, with anything, any matter, you're supposed to what? Refer back to the scriptures, man.
That's right.
You know? And you gotta be on point with it, because you got dudes out there that think that they know the scriptures, they really don't. So they make unjust judgments. You know? Unrighteous decrees, unrighteous judgments, man. You know? Like the prime example of Christians, man.
So the niggas don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
They claim to know the Bible and all that, but at the end of the day, they don't know nothing, man.
I got a precept, brother.
Right, bro.
Here's the book of Acts, chapter 5, and verse 38. It says, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. For if this counsel of this work be of men, it will come to naught.
That's right. So yeah, read that from the top one more time, sure.
Yeah, that's heavy.
Right.
Acts chapter 5, verse 38. It says, and now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone.
That's right. So you're supposed to refrain from those men and let them alone. But
It says, and let them alone. This counsel of this work be of men, it will come to naught.
So yeah, so this counsel be of men is going to come to what? Nothing, man. You know, like you got dudes, man, they just go running off at the mouth, popping off, and trying to give advice, you know, and they be dead wrong about what they saying, man.
Bro, that's how. Not mean cut you off, but that's how you add. That's how you may be sincere, but you may be sincerely going off. You know that? But look, it's like, that's how you add upon the scriptures or take away without you even realizing it. You know what I mean? And what the Lord said. You know, you don't want us to bring that out. To those, you know, it is generalizing. To those that believe in the scriptures and those that try to condemn the word. You know what I mean? Because the counsel of this government is falling. You see that. The house, Satan divided against Satan.
They shall not stand.
They're not standing.
That's right.
You see the American allies going against Slovakia, China. China's making deals with the European Union. You know what I mean? Europe.
So they're going to consult into those.
They're consulting one against another.
But they heathens, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but that's an example too.
But it's-
and yo, and so
exactly.
not to cut you off,
No,
but
you got it.
that's a good example because that's why we at the bottom now, because what we do, we went and we followed the way of the heathen,
Oh,
man.
I got you.
We followed the way of the heathen, we
Yup.
went and we wanted to be like the heathen because we were down, we might have been going through something. So we was like, yo, let us go to these people because it looks like they're doing good. They're leading right now. So let us make a covenant with them, man. You know, you got that in the Maccabees, you know? And they went to go to try to be like them, but what they end up backfiring.
I got you, bro.
You know, go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, and verse 1.
Come,
It says, woe to the rebellious children, save the Lord,
come.
that take counsel,
That's right.
but not of me.
That's right. So they're taking counsel, but not of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So they're going and asking, you know, other nations, you know,
Following the traditions of men,
come, just like
worshiping holidays,
Yeah,
Christmas,
Then
fucking
you got,
Halloween.
but you had one of the main examples. What you had this guy, King Saul. What he do?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
He went and confided seek counsel from a soothsayer, a woman with a familiar spirit, man. To bring back what the prophet Samuel, you know. So that right there, that was going off in itself. So what?
Secret
God,
counsel.
yeah, come here. How about you outside the way he dealt with him, man? You know,
Yeah.
got him right out of there. You know, so you gotta be careful on who you seek counsel, who you seek counsel for, and we're gonna get back into the book of Sirach. But the brother, nah, keep it some more now, right there with you, brother.
I got you, brother. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Isaiah 30 and verse 1. I'm going to start from the top. It says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord.
That's right.
That's
And
a
talking
counsel.
about the house of Israel, man.
That's
You know,
right.
You
You get
so-called blacks,
Psalms 91.
you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, and you foreigners, the Israelite foreigners, man.
Yeah, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians.
Yeah.
And look, man, they follow the counsel of basically of Esau, the so-called, which is the forefathers of the so-called white man.
That's right.
Because they've been molded of the traditions of men worshiping all these pagan days, which they call holidays,
right.
which they know not. According to the scriptures, the scriptures condemns everything that's going on in the society today. You know, every time I make a video, Satan want to make me burp.
Nah, you good, bro.
But the scriptures condemned all of that. It condemned the ways of this world.
That's right.
You know, like what Peter said. Every scripture is given by inspiration of God.
That's right.
For correction, for reproof, you know what I mean? For learning, you know what I mean? So this is what's going to actually help you grow through the Spirit of the Lord.
That's right.
You know? I'm going to just further read on.
Nah, bro,
I'm going to finish this off.
fire up there, come.
Don't let that distract you though.
Nah, nah.
This is, it says, Isaiah 30 and 1, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit,
That's right.
that they may add sin upon sin.
So yo, you got brothers that do that, man. They take, read that one time, bro.
And that just shows you that other people have different spirits on them.
Yeah, that's right.
Because it says that take counsel but out of me, but not of my spirit.
That's right. Yo,
Meaning
come,
what?
Yeah, come.
You know, it's
Yeah.
like,
Nah,
if
you
you don't
good,
got the
bro.
spirit of the Lord,
That's right.
what spirit you got on you?
See?
You know what I mean? Because everybody, as being of flesh, we're all just vessels. You know, it's either you got the Holy Spirit, right? Or you got the spirit of something else. Like John said, try the spirit by the spirit.
That's right.
You know? So, everything is spiritual in this society. Everything is you know, Ephesians 6. We battle not against flesh and blood, but spirits, you know, principalities and, you know, so.
But you got, like you said, man, that's not of his spirit, man.
That's right.
You know? So being out of his spirit, you doing all type of bullshit, wickedness, man. You got dudes that wanna cause division. As the scriptures tell you, mark them that cause division, man.
Hey, these churches, like it says in Jeremiah, Matter of fact, I'll bring that up for you. Salaki.
But you got dudes that you know that don't wanna cause division, and they think that they're coming in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem outside, but they're really not. You know.
Hey, with the
You gotta be careful of those spirits, man. And I'm talking about when you seeking counsel. You know, because everybody that claim to be a counselor or claim to be in the truth is not certified to give counsel, man. You know, they're not certified to do that.
You know what? That's also towards being an elder.
Huh?
No, not anybody can say, yo, I'm an elder.
Huh?
Because you could claim, oh yeah, I'm an elder because I've been in the truth for 10 years and, you know what I mean, I raised a kid, but if you don't know how to control your own spirit, if you don't know how to control brothers that's around you, if you don't know how to basically construct yourself, and not only yourself, the brothers that's around you, in order as far as what the scriptures say, as far as walking in Yahweh Shai and not being a fucking, Salaki, excuse my French, but not being a dictator, you know, telling them what to do, but actually showing them, like me and the brother was talking about. Yahweh Shai showed people what to do. He said, yo, follow me, you know? He didn't say, yo, my man, don't do this, don't do that. I'm going to stone you. Yahweh Shai didn't stone people. He led by example. You know what I'm saying? So what more of counsel you want to take from somebody that haven't led? You know what I'm saying? Just like the army. You're not going to have the general. You know what I mean? He ain't going to lead if he ain't gone through shit. You see what I'm saying? Like he ain't going to have stripes on his uniform if he ain't go through shit. You got to earn them stripes, man. You know? You can't just crawl out of a rock and be like, yo, da-da-da-da. No, but that's the process. The scriptures deal with process. Let everything be done in decent and in order. You know? Slide, brother, slide.
No, go back to that.
I got Jeremiah 23 and I got Sirach 30. No, the Isaiah 30. Sirach 37 and 19. Slaki, I mean, if I was an octopus, right?
Yeah,
Slaki.
need a lot of arms.
If I was an octopus. Sirach, meaning Ecclesiasticus in Apocrypha, chapter 37 and verse 19, it says, there is one that is wise and teacheth many, and yet is unprofitable to himself. Right? It says, words and is hated, he shall be destituted of all food. Destitute. Salakia. You got it. Yeah. I'm going to read that again. There is one that showeth wisdom in words and is hated. He shall be destituted of all food. For grace is not given him from the Lord, because he is deprived of all wisdom.
It says grace is not given to him from Yahweh Hashem outside. And that's those know-it-alls, man. You know, to think that, you know, they got the scriptures, might learn little things or whatever, that they can come out and just ramble shit off, man. You know?
Like Rambo and shit.
And think they know what's going on, man. Like this right here, this takes years and humbleness and understanding. We don't raise ourselves, man. You know? You know? So that's what we have to do.
Okay. Come.
But yeah, man, we gotta, you know, at the end of the day, man, like, you gotta let Yahweh Hashem outside raise you up, man.
That's right.
You know, and like with counsel and advice and all that, that's what you have to do. That takes experience, man. You know, that doesn't happen overnight.
And it's like these Christians, what are they really going through, bro?
Come.
When the Lord said He would basically those that the Lord chastised those He loved,
Come.
right? These Christians, these Catholics, these Muslims, these Jehovah's Witnesses, none of them is getting chastised by the Lord.
Come.
According to, thou said they driving in Benzes, they driving in, you know what I mean? I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that, but they're taking money from people and they living good. They're not really going through shit. There's a lot of them that just walk around in suits that our people follow upon, right? Because of their appearance, and they so caught up with their heads so far up their ass that they don't even realize, yo, this man is only using you for your money.
So they try to go take counsel from that man.
He only want to pop your sister that comes up every now and then. You know what I'm saying? You want to be Miss Holy, but then you want to go to clubs on the weekends, but then on Sundays you want to go to church, and the pastor come through. Oh, you looking good, sister. Like the Lord ain't dealing with shit like that, you know?
But hey, man, you have dudes like you have dudes that go to church and all that. And some out there, they want counsel. They'll seek counsel from a man like that.
So it says, verse 20, it says, oh, you go to stop fucking coming. There is one that showeth wisdom in words and is hated. Wow. That just goes to show, even those that believe in so-called Jesus, which his real name is Yahushua, wasn't he hated for everything that he spoke of? The Pharisees, the wicked Pharisees and the Sadducees, they spoke against him because of the followers that was following after him. When he was speaking about the kingdom of heaven, he was going around healing people, the adulterous women, the sick, the blind, right? But the wicked Pharisees and the Sadducees despised him because what? He was messing up their business, so to speak.
That's right.
He was messing up their wicked ass counsel, in other words. So I'm gonna read on. It says, there is one, and that goes to show those men that walk around in sheep clothing, but inwardly they're wolves, man. It says verse 20. There is one that showeth wisdom in words and is hated. He shall be destitute of all food. For grace is not given.
They ain't gonna want to feed them.
For grace is not given him from the Lord, because he is deprived of all wisdom. And another is wise to himself. And the fruits, you can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make this up, bro. I mean,
both brothers, ladies want.
You can't make this up. This is all the time, bro.
Yo, we was saying chilling for a minute before we had to wait for the brother daughter to go to sleep and all that.
Yo, you can't make that up, bro.
Cool.
This even happened the last time, remember?
Okay.
She'll catch the drift, though.
All things are spiritual.
She'll catch it. Verse 22. Another is wise to himself, and the fruits of understanding are commendable in his mouth.
Read that again.
Another is wise to himself, and the fruits are understanding, and the fruits of understanding are commendable in his mouth. A wise man instructeth his people, and the fruits of his understanding fail not.
That's right. So a wise man, when he give you a counsel and he instructs you, the fruits of his mouth is going to fail not.
They keep going.
I also the Lord said that America's going to be destroyed. We know and we believe that. All right. So the fruits of his mouth is not going to come in naught, basically. It's going to happen. He said it. So like when you go to you want to go to a wise counselor, you know. So basically, he been through what you going through, so he can guide you through that and tell you, yo, if you do this, this is what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? If you do that, this is what's gonna happen. And if you deny, if you deny that, man,
the whole time nobody was calling.
no, son.
Yo, you can't. Yo. Call ya bashim ya sha. Got it? Yeah, she's on.
We back on it, man. Just go ahead,
Yeah, so I'm gonna just continue reading. It says, verse 23, a wise man instructed his people,
man.
and the fruits of his understanding fail not. Just stop. Yeah, he's crazy,
It's good.
So it says, Salaki, to those brothers that's watching the video, I'm going to read the scripture. It says, a wise man instructed his people. Right, so a wise man, the only way you can instruct your people is by guiding them through experience. Like Yahweh Shai did. What did Yahweh Shai say to the guys? Yo, follow me. You know what I mean? He said, follow me, because what? He was leading by serving. You understand? So he was leading by serving. And he was serving, you know, the prophets. He washed their feet. And that was all metaphorical. You know what I mean? But it was all for us till this day to actually, you know, walk the footsteps, the same footsteps and the same mannerism and the same example as Yahweh. You gotta fix the camera. Yeah, you look like you got a big ass head.
Salah. Nah, I think I might still.
Yo, saving is working, man. It's all good though. Hold on.
Yo, can y'all still see us? And the camera messed up.
Yo, let us know if the camera is looking good or not. Baba Kashai, please let us know on the comment board.
Let me do that. Let's go on.
I know, but I'm trying to have it go. Oh, okay.
Let's see something. I'm still on that. Okay.
Yo, you can't pause it? Like the live? You can't pause the live?
No, I don't. It's a lot, yeah, I can. That's all I do.
Can't pause it. Yeah, I need.
This is crazy.
Yo, you might as well end it and we can start again. You heard? You go like that.
Okay.
Just end it right there.